Hello, good morning students. Today we will learn the types of plans. Okay, in class 12th Commerce Business Studies, we will continue the topic and the chapter planning with types of plans. An organization has to prepare a plan before making any decisions related to business operation or undertaking any project. Basically, a plan is a specific action proposed to help the organization achieve its objectives. Okay? It is a document that outlines how goals will be achieved. Okay? So, it is a document. One thing is this, then it is basically a document, okay, that outlines how goals will be achieved. That outlines how goals can be achieved. Okay, so to understand the actual meaning of planning, you can go through with these two key points: that a plan is a specific action proposed to help the organization achieve its objectives. Okay, and secondly, it is a document, okay, that outlines how goals will be achieved. Okay, how goals can be achieved, right? So based on the use based on the use and length, okay, use means usage of plan and length means the time period. Okay, so based on the use and the length of the planning period, plans can be classified into two categories: single use plans and standing plans. Okay, single use plans and standing plans. So single use and standing plans are part of the operating or operational planning process. Okay, whatever is your main plan, okay, main plan is the combination of single use plan and standing plan both. Okay, so in this lecture I'll cover both the categories of plans, single use plan as well as standing plans, right? Right? So as far as single use plan is concerned, a single use plan is developed for a one time event or project. Okay, one time purpose. A single use plan is developed, a single use plan is developed for single event or project, or you can write purpose. Usage is for one time only. Okay, you can write for single event or one time. Okay. One time event, okay, or project, okay. Whereas if you compare standing plan, a standing plan is used for activities that occur regularly over a period of time, okay. That means multiple use, okay. So a standing plan is used for activities that occur regularly over a period of time. A standing plan is used for repeated usage, or you can write is used for activities, okay, used for activities occur regularly, okay, over a period of time. Right? So a single use plan is developed or made for dealing with one time event or project which is non-occurrent, okay. And standing plan is used for multiple purposes, okay. That means usage of it is multiple, so used for activities occur regularly over a period of time, right? Please note down. Okay, now let us discuss what can be the possibilities of single use plan and standing plans. So, single use plan or such a course of action is not likely to be repeat in or occur again in that particular project, and standing plan is used or it is designed to ensure that internal functioning of the activities or the organization can be done properly, right? So such a course of action is not likely to be repeated in future, okay. That means single use plan is done for one time event or project, and they know, and that particular plan is used for those kind of activities which are non repeated in nature, okay. You can also say that is they are for non recurring situation, okay, for non recurring situations, okay, non recurrence, not repeating in future, okay. And standing plan is done or made to deal with repeated type of situations which are internal to the organization, okay, which are internal to the organization, okay, so that the organization can run smoothly, right? If you talk about the time period of single use plan, its duration may be a week or a month and sometimes only one day, okay. For example, organizing an event or a seminar or conference meeting, okay, that can be the purpose of that single use plan, okay. So its duration is short like a week or a month or sometimes only one day. So its duration is a week or a month or sometimes a day. Okay, you can write the example. For example, conducting a seminar or a meeting. Okay, so single use plan for conducting or organizing a meeting or a seminar, right? And if you talk about the duration of standing plan, okay, so such a plan enhances efficiency in routine decision making. Okay, and it is as it is the duration, if you talk about duration, as it is recurring in nature, okay, to deal with the routine type of situations, so repeated as per requirement. Okay, so you can write that such a plan enhances efficiency in routine decision making, helps in enhancing efficiency in routine decision making. Right? At the same time, it is usually developed once but used over and over again with necessary modifications from time to time to meet business needs as required. Okay, so it is usually developed once. Okay, it is usually developed once but modified as per the time or situation requirement and repeated use in nature. Okay, so it is basically multiple use plan. Right? As it usually developed once, it is made once, but it can be modified as per the time requirement, situation requirement, and can be used repeatedly. That is its nature. Okay, standing plans include many things we will discuss. Okay, single use plan, it is discarded or will never used when the project or the event is over. It is discarded okay, it is discarded when the project is or the event is over. When the project or event is over. Okay, as it is single use plan. Fine. And single use plan includes budget, program, projects. Okay, examples such as budgets, programs, and project. Okay, like annual general meeting of shareholders, budget for annual general meeting of shareholders. Okay, and if you talk about the types of standing or multiple use plan, So there are many like policies, procedure, methods, rules, objectives, strategy. Okay, like selection procedure. Selection procedure of a particular post. Okay, for a particular post in the company. So whenever that post will be vacant, the same procedure will be followed. That means multiple use plan. Okay, so standing plans include such as policies, okay, procedures, methods, etc. Objectives, okay, strategy, many things are there. So this is what is about single use plan and standing plans. Okay. So let us discuss them again. One thing, that what is the meaning of plan? A plan is a specific purposed to help the specific action, purpose to help the organization to achieve its objectives, right? There are two categories of plans, single use plan, okay, and multiple or standing plans, okay, multiple use or standing plans. Single plans means a single plan or single use plan is developed for one time event or project, okay. When we have to deal with a particular type of project, we will have to make a particular plan. So that particular plan will get over as the event or the project is over, right? So single use plan is developed for one time event or project. At the same time, such a course of action is not likely to be repeated in future, okay. We will use single use plan if we know that this particular action or this course of act will not repeat in future. So such a course of action is not likely to be repeated in future, or you can say for used for non-recurrent situations, okay. Then its duration is a week, a month, or sometimes a day, that is, or for example conducting a seminar or a meeting, okay. So maybe a week, a month, okay, or sometimes a day, for example conducting a seminar or meeting or conference, like this, okay. It is discarded and will never be used when the project or event gets over, okay. As soon the project or the event gets over, we will not use that particular plan, okay. Like budget, program and projects, okay, right. You can take the example, for example budget for annual general meeting, AGM, okay, with the shareholders, right. Then standing plans or multiple use plan, right, as name is there, a standing plan is used for activities occurring or occur regularly over a period of time. It is designed to ensure that internal operations of an organization run smoothly, okay. Like method you can use. Whenever that kind of situation will come, we will use the same kind of method to deal with it, okay. Like helps in enhancing efficiency in routine decision making. It is usually developed once but modified as per the time requirement of the business, okay, and repeated use in nature, fine, such as policies, procedure, methods, etc., right. So I hope this particular thing is clear to you all. You please note it down, right? Along with this lecture, I'll click one photo of this whole board, whatever we have learned today. I'll post that photograph also, that image also, okay, so that you can be having ready notes with you, okay. Copy them and place them or keep them somewhere where you are keeping your notes, right? But at the same time, I request you all to please log in with your name in the Google Classroom, okay, so that we can be able to mark your attendance, okay. Don't write your fake names or dummy names in the login ID, fine. And it is my request to kindly submit the soft copies, at least soft copies, not the hard copies, or hard copies the click one, fine, the images of your assignments, okay. That will help me and you to further discuss those topics which are not yet clear or which wants more clarification in those topics, right? So two requests: one, you log in with your real name or your folio number, okay, so that we can be able to mark you as a person, an individual, okay. Secondly, submit your soft copies of assignments, right? Till then, goodbye, take care, okay, keep learning and keep revising. Thank you.